It's fine. I get sniped again. And I'm full plate again. Look at that.
He gets up there and immediately fucking destroys the person. Revive in the field, revive in the field.
Alright.
Enemies here.
God, I fell.
What's going on, guys? My name is Lemon Lime. Welcome to the newest video. If you use the HDR in Warzone, this video is not for you. Go ahead and click on the next one. Oh wait. I'm kidding. This video is definitely for you. So what are we talking about today? Today, we are going to be talking about dialing in. Now, if you don't know what dialing in is, don't worry. There's a lot of people that are with you with that, but I'm here to explain. Dialing in is basically just learning the ranges of your sniper rifle. So obviously the HDR, for example, has very good range, has very good bullet velocity, and is kind of like hit scan when you shoot people in Warzone. You know, the bullet travels to them pretty quickly. You don't have to lead that much. You don't have to compensate for bullet drop that often. Well, what if you want to use the X50? What if you're like me, who doesn't like the HDR? Well, I can help you with that.
Enemy spotted.
Found one.
Now, you pay.
The reason why dialing in is important is because if you're using a sniper rifle setup, however you want to customize it, consistently, you'll notice one of two things, okay? So one, you'll notice that you may have a little bit more speed, you may have a little bit more snappiness, but you're missing your shots. The bullet keeps on dropping way too fast, or you're shooting way over their head whenever you're trying to get that headshot. Well, that's because you don't know the ranges yet. And if you do know the ranges, you only think you know the ranges. So for example, 50 to 150 meters are generally about where you're gonna get into most of your firefights and generally about where you're gonna be shooting. You may have that down, but what happens to those long range shots? What happens to the shots that you take that could be saving your teammate's life because you're a little bit farther off than they need you to be? Like me. So we're gonna cover all that today. What you're gonna see in the background right here is me and my friend Chief dialing in my setup for my AX50. In order to do this, what you do is you and a friend, you jump into a plunder match and you find the straightest viewing angle possible, with nothing really blocking your way, nothing really obstructing your view or anything like that. You're going to sit in one spot and then you are going to have your friend stand at 50 meters, 100, 150, and so on and so forth, in increments of 50 meters. One of the things that I want to point out is that this isn't going to be perfect. They don't have custom games for Warzone, so you can't have a buddy of yours come in as an enemy extremely easy. In order to do that, you'd have to match up with them in a lobby, which is hard to set up. And multiplayer custom games aren't going to show you the proper values of bullet drop, bullet velocity, and all that other stuff. It's not going to accurately portray that in multiplayer because they're completely different. As your buddy is sitting there and going to each increment, he is going to have to relay you information. He's going to have to tell you where it looks like that bullet is hitting. Now what you're going to do is you're going to line up your crosshair and you're going to guess at to where you think the bullet drop is going to be, from 50 meters all the way out to 300. Your buddy gives you the information if it looks like it hit their character model, if it looks like it went to the left of them, to the right of them, up, down, wherever. And then each time it looks like it hits their player model, you keep a mental note or you write it down, whatever you want to do, and then they go to the next range. They go to the next 50 meters back. And you do that as many times as it takes until you feel comfortable with the bullet drop of your setup. Now, the reason why this is so important is because consistency is key, right? So when you're in top 15, top 10, top 5, and you're trying to snipe at the guy on top of prison chilling on the tower, and you keep on missing all of your shots because you're aiming a little bit too high, and you keep fine-tuning, and then he blasts you with his HDR because he just has to point and click, that's not helping you.
Found one.
Chief,
Right there.
find it.
So the reason that this is important is because now that you have a good idea of where you have to aim based on that range, now all you have to do is place a ping on him and it tells you exactly how far away he is to you, and then you can guess based off of that. You can place your crosshair, get the shot off, and if you miss, now it's only going to take 1 to 2 shots instead of an entire clip in order to fine-tune your aim so you can hit him. So now what are the benefits to this? What do you actually see out of it? In all honesty, I consider myself a pretty decent sniper. I was finding that my long-range shots were severely lacking. I kept on missing my shots, I kept on having to fine-tune, and it just wasn't working because I'd get outshot a lot more than I thought I should have. The more consistent you are, the more you'll learn and the more you'll get better at the game. One of the key things about consistency is that's one of the things that helps you improve the most. So is this important? Yes, it's very important. Will it benefit you? It'll benefit you way more than you're thinking right now. It is extremely important to know what ranges you can actually be effective at. This started off as just me trying to figure out where the AX50 really falls off in bullet drop, but it turns out that the AX50 can go all the way out to about 400 or 450 meters without going past the first mil dot on the setup that I have. And that's crazy. That's something that I never expected. As someone who was 400 meters away, I always massively aimed higher because I thought the AX50 couldn't handle it. But now that I know that, I've been landing my shots a whole lot more, and I promise you that you will get a major benefit out of this. You just gotta try. Now, if you guys have any questions about exactly how to do this, or if you have any concerns, leave a comment in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, don't be afraid to hit that like button. Subscribe if you want more videos. Let me know if you like this type of video. I'll do more of it like this. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you next time. Let's just move to next circle, guys. Don't fight this.
Gotcha.
Team wipe.